So I'm Adam, I'm the brand communications manager for Bulldog Skincare.
And how long have you been doing that? How much do you love it?
Absolutely love it. So I've been at Bulldog for 3.5 years now.
If I was to say to you, welcome to, how would you describe the room if you were sort of trying to pass it on to someone or leave it as part of the marketing mix at Bulldog for someone else to take on? What does it do for you?
I think for me there's probably three things. The first thing is it's fantastic at creating user-generated content, which I think is quite difficult to do it in a really genuine way, to get people on board that actually want to talk about your product and show it off. So the fact that the Room platform actually is set up that it's contra, so that they are actually wanting to use that product and talk about it, is brilliant, because they're then creating content of them in their world using it, and that is fantastic. I think the second thing is it's time saving. When you're with the Room, you do get that kind of helping hand to really get kind of scale and get a lot of influencers on board at quite a quick rate.
We've been on a bit of a journey which I think is involving almost educating brands that they have to be brave enough to say, if you love me, here's something to reward you for that love, go and do it. Does that resonate, or are you as a brand still in that process of wanting to control everything and make sure you know what you're getting?
I think it'd be the flip side for us. Like, if you're confident in your product and your brand, then I don't know why you wouldn't have a problem taking hands off, because especially if they know your brand and are wanting to work with you, they're not going to slag you off, because they've gone out of their way to be like, I want to use Bulldog products.
And just as a sort of a final question, if you were to say to someone, oh, I use the Room and it is useful because, what would be the sort of the points that you'd look at?
I think it really is that kind of extension of the team. It really does allow you to do a lot more influencer marketing with actually very, very little time investment, which for me is fantastic. For us, the time investment is picking who we want to work with and then sending the product out. But actually the heavy lifting of the reporting afterwards, the getting those people in the door in the first instance is done for you, which is half of that time you get back. So for me, that is the biggest and most brilliant thing about using the Room.